What's up, Vault Dwellers? Dan here, and today we're going to be celebrating the Space Vixens again. The post-apocalyptic warrior woman, the alien queen mining diamonds for her spaceship. And the robot girlfriend you would drive into a war zone just to save. 5 movies, and every single one of them is held together by tape, spandex, and a woman who was way too well dressed for the end of the world. All right, let's go.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Hello.
Now that's communication.
All right, we're going to start with the Phantom Empire, and just to be honest with you about this, for 55 minutes, it's a test.
Hey, watch it, buddy! Oh! Oh! Oh!
The Phantom Empire from 1988 spends its first 55 minutes just actively testing your loyalty.
I make my money the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, he steals it.
Because that first hour, this thing is a plodding cave crawl. All right, it does have cannibals wearing rubber masks that, were probably bought for $1 and some rags found behind the studio. Now, Ross Hagen and Don Wildsmith, they're like salvage experts hired by a rich girl.
I've brought $3,000 to cover your fees and to purchase equipment, if that's all right with you.
To find a lost city of jewels.
Come on.
And they bring along a young Jeffrey Combs, who is a channel favorite, as the paleontologist, because you just have to.
What is it? A rock.
And then, at the 55 mark, Sybil Danning walks into this movie as a fighting alien queen in head-to-toe black leather.
Take the men to the cell. That's for you.
And she's mining diamonds to fuel her crashed spaceship, and the entire film snaps awake like somebody hit it with some paddles. She's not in much of it, and she doesn't really need to be. Fred Ray shot the whole thing on a shoestring, and his genius move was hiring people who knew exactly how silly this thing was. Even Robby the Robot shows up as a bad guy. Don Wildsmith spends the runtime cracking sarcastic jokes at just about everything.
Hey, somebody's playing a sax.
And you know what? She's the reason the first hour is probably even survivable. But the Queen is the reason you remember this film. Vampirella from 1996. I mean, it's the one that breaks my heart a little.
You got balls, Carlos. I'll give you that.
And one of the problems with this movie, it's the fangs. So we're just going to start with the fangs. They fit so badly that they give half the cast like this horse face. And once you see them, you just can't stop thinking about them.
I'll see you next time, beautiful.
Talisa plays a vampire from the planet Drakulon who comes to Earth to avenge her father. He was murdered by a renegade vampire played by Roger Daltrey.
I believe actions speak louder than words.
The lead singer of The Who, is the bad guy in this. You just gotta love it.
You bitch! You set me up!
And he plays it so over the top and just so straight-faced at the same time that you really can't look away and you can't really look at him either.
Danger!
No! No, hell no. But they tried to break me, as I said, but they could not.
So here's what kills me. This is a Roger Corman production directed by Jim Wynorski. Two names that should guarantee just a gloriously sleazy good time. I mean, if made by anybody else.
Guess again.
Then,
But yet, somehow they got shy with this film. The famous comic costume that we all love, it got covered up, and the blood is way dialed down.
kill Van Helsing. No, wait.
Where's the real Adam Van Helsing?
There is a gold bat emblem on the costume positioned with a confidence I do respect enormously, though. There are a few cameos, like Forrest Ackerman. He's the man who created Vampirella. He shows up in a bar. And the director, John Landis, he plays an astronaut. And it is not the vampire goddess I wanted, but at least somebody tried.
Sesame Street.
I release your soul to the airwaves.
Leon!
Phoenix the Warrior from 1988, which was also released as She-Wolves of the Wasteland, it's probably the most beautiful, boring movie I own. A biological war has wiped out every man on Earth, so the planet, it's now run by women. And an evil sorceress called the Reverend Mother,
The child has been born.
she wants to make sure no male child is ever born. Kathleen Kinmont, she's Phoenix, and she's a Saiyan trapper protecting a pregnant woman carrying the last male seed. It's Mad Max by way of an aerobics video, and it commits to this bit harder than any other movie we're going to talk about tonight. This is the end of the world, and everybody has perfect perms, flawless skin, fresh manicures, and an unlimited supply of spandex and some gasoline. There is a moment where a kid is handed a music box and he just chucks it, an obvious wink at the Road Warrior. There's an arena fight where the opponent falls onto a crash mat and they leave the mat in the shot. But the single greatest thing in this movie, it's Phoenix's introduction. Two goons are attacking. She tosses an apple in the air to make them look up, guns them both down, and then catches the apple on the way back. And that is it. Bullets, babes, and produce. Cherry 2000 from 1988 is the one that snuck up on me and really never left. It's about a lonely man's robot wife who short circuits during a soapy encounter in the kitchen. Sparks go everywhere. Because they don't make her model anymore, he has to hire a red-headed tracker to find a replacement body for her memory chip.
I heard of a tracker who'll go into Zone 7. He'll get you a cherry, same make, right down to the year and model number, right down to the eyelashes. You stick in her memory chip and you got your girl back exactly the way you had her before.
That tracker is Melanie Griffith, playing a woman named E. Johnson.
You got the job.
That's what I figured.
And she's like the entire engine of this film. On paper, you know, it's another Mad Max knockoff. You watch it, and it slowly dawns on you what this thing is actually about. It's about a man who would rather drive into a war zone to repair a fantasy than risk loving the real, breathing, complicated woman sitting in the seat next to him. And that's the movie, buried under the dust and the gunfire, and it sneaks up on you.
Honey, I'd really rather be watching this on television.
Keep down! You ready?
The look is absolutely gorgeous. The musical score, it soars throughout this film.
Turn around.
You drop it, sugar.
You drop it, Red. Drop your gun, Snappy.
And the supporting bench for this movie, it's like absurd for something this small. You've got Lawrence Fishburne.
Right, so we'll say a dinner, complete sexual encounter, full penetration, optional episode in the morning, right?
Just slow down.
You know, I personally thought it'd be nice.
Let me see this.
Brian James.
Is that a cherry?
Cherry 2000.
Vavu?
You know where you can find one like her?
Well, that all depends on how much you're willing to spend.
And Tim Thomerson having the time of his life as this lunatic desert despot whose followers want just like everyone dead.
Said he was headed for Elko, but he got lost.
I still am lost.
See you later.
And then it does something a movie this cheap really has no business doing. In a film that barely scraped a theatrical release before it slipped onto like late night cable and quietly turned into something people just whisper about. It sends you off with a smile and a little ache. And I have never once been able to explain to anyone why this movie works. It just does. Starship Troopers from 1997. It's the headliner tonight. Starship Troopers is the movie everybody called the dumbest thing ever back in 97.
Oh, you rich kids are all the same. It isn't about that. It's about who's the best. Hey!
But the only dumb thing in this movie is how the hell Rico can ignore Diz as long as he does.
You want to dance?
Actually, Diz, I promised Carmen.
Oh, come on. Too bad for her. She's not around.
I mean, she's like the football captain.
You're drifting! Flip 6-3 hole on 1. Got it?
The best looking woman at that prom, and she can shoot bugs like a champion. Well, anyways, so they spent like $100 million of studio money to make a giant bug blockbuster about beautiful young people in crisp fascist uniforms marching off to slaughter or be slaughtered while everyone's cheering about it. The good guys, they're dressed like the villains from every World War II Nazi film ever made.
Human civilization, not insect.
dominates this galaxy now and always.
And the newsreels, they literally stop and ask you, would you like to know more?
Would you like to know more?
I have watched this movie more times than I can even remember, and I even watched the animation version, which, by the way, it's incredible. Now, sadly, I did watch the sequels, and, well, we're not talking about those today. This movie, it's just so much fun. I love the basic training scenes with the drill sergeant Zim. I mean, especially the knife training scene.
The enemy cannot push a button if you disable his hand.
And who doesn't love the gratuitous shower scenes when they talk about why they joined, and everyone giving Rico a hard time because he was trying to impress his girlfriend Carmen, who only has eyes on the sky, and her dreamy co-pilot. This was not a popular movie when it came out, and it took like 20 years for people to catch up to the fact that this movie absolutely rocks. It's like one of the goriest, campiest, most quotable creature features of that whole decade. You get practical blood by the bucket, and every line in this movie is a keeper.
Nice moves. Where'd you learn how to do that, soldier?
Back in school, sir. Don't you remember? I was captain of the team.
You can watch it as one of the sharpest satires a major studio ever bankrolled by mistake. It's same movie, same frames, and both are true at the same time. You know, it takes the top spot tonight, not because it's the trashiest thing on here, but because it understood the assignment better than anything else on the shelf. Every other movie tonight wears the trash because that's all it had. This one wears the trash on purpose as a disguise with a straight face for like 20 years. And that's the difference between a bad movie and a great one pretending to be a bad one. Do you want to know more? You're going to see a link to previous episodes if you want to come check them out. And if you want to tell me some other sci-fi vixens you'd love to talk about, drop them in the comments. And until next time, keep it weird, folk.
Vlad, I'm sorry. They asked me for that. I had to give it to them. You can see that.
Enough of your excuses. This is the eve of war, General Demos. The Big 12 await our briefing.
Focused. Like I never felt before.
Elaine, I told you I was with someone. Can't you understand?
I said I changed my name. Can't you respect that? Can't you listen when I talk to you? You haven't changed a bit, Sam. I mean, we can't have any negative energy around this place. I mean,